What's going on, guys? Week one of the NFL is here. Whoo! Every grown man in America right now was woke up like it was the first day of school. You know, excited to go to class, excited to meet your new friends, new guys right next to the bar and stuff. Um, Man, that was a crazy week, and a lot of head shakers. Like I'm from Tampa Bay. Well, I live in Tampa Bay. People were going crazy with the books. I'm shocked they went and beat New Orleans Saints that bad. They were going head to head for a while, and they end up winning the game. I think the final score was 48-40. Um, Fitzpatrick is a vet quarterback. He's been around the league for a while. I think he can do good if they can sit James Winston for a year and then just play Fitzpatrick. However, he is a interception machine. Um, he eventually throw interceptions. He's a gunslinger. He likes to throw the ball down the field. So I mean, eventually, if you play tough teams like the Vikings or Jacksonville Jaguars, he's gonna struggle though. New Orleans Saints has a good defense. I really think they got what it takes to take them to the playoffs, but they got to tighten up a little bit. Um, Cleveland Browns, guys, you were this close to win the game. This close. I was pulling so hard from you guys. They tied the game at the last minute. They went 21-21 into overtime. Pittsburgh drove down the field. They're about to score a touchdown. And then, oh, I'm sorry, they were going for the field goal. Oh my God. I know, Benito. I know. I see your comments up there. Hey, we're about to get a hurricane over here in Florida, man. It's raining, lightning. It's horrible, man. Um, Titans game is in a little delay. Miami in Tennessee 7-3 right now. Um, I I think Tennessee got what it takes to beat Miami. I really hope they beat Miami. I hate to stand these guys um, talking about. Anyways, another breaking news. Jimmy G, my boy, my homeboy, got his first loss of his NFL career. He played a tough defense, the Minnesota Vikings, and he was struggling for a little bit though. He needs a little more help out there. Um, the game was pretty close until like the end. It was like one possession game. And that's what Jimmy G brings to the table, though. He's gonna keep you in the game until the fourth quarter, until the last play of the game. Um, I think Minnesota. I thought Minnesota was gonna take a step back this season, but Kirk Cousins played good. He was struggling during the preseason. It seems like they're okay. The game was 24-16 and late in the fourth quarter, like I say, one possession game. And Jimmy G was driving on the field until he got an interception and it was taken back for a pick six. So it is what it is. You got to lose. Eventually, you got to lose, right? Um, who else do we got? Oh my God. Guys, let's take a minute of silence for Buffalo. Wow. Baltimore just came and destroyed Buffalo. The final score was 47-3. Wow. I cannot believe that. They threw that rookie quarterback in there, and you know, Baltimore defense is for real. I thought they were gonna be good. I didn't think they were gonna be all that great. But Buffalo struggled the whole game to score some points. Eventually they just came out with a field goal, but I feel bad for them. I really do. it was ugly. It was ugly. I loved it because they're in the AFC East, and I'm a Patriots fan. So Buffalo's struggling. That's a good day for me. Buffalo has a lot of work to do, and Baltimore has a good defense. Like I say, Pittsburgh struggled with Cleveland, so it's up in the air. Baltimore can come and snatch the division. Like I say in my previous video, they can come and snatch it just like this, though. They just need a couple more weapons on offense. Crabtree had a touchdown and he was connecting good with Flacco, but I don't know if that's what it takes to move on once you get into the playoffs. Um, or the Giants and Jacksonville game. I was expecting a lot more offense. I know Jacksonville has a good defense, and I know New York upgraded on their defense, but they it was a lot. It's a lot of defense, and um, the quarterback didn't really. The quarterback didn't really. The quarterbacks, both of them, didn't really play with it. Sorry, I've been drinking a couple of early during the game. The quarterbacks didn't really play to the high levels that without. You know, Eli is a good quarterback. Saquon Barkley, it's a good running back. I wish they would have trust more Odell. He was going 1-on-1 with Ramsey, and Ramsey has a big old mouth. That's all it is. He had a good one last year, but you know what? This kid got famous for going to a good university like FSU in a good program with Fisher with Jimbo, and Jacksonville. Like I said, he had a good season. He had a good players around him, but trust me, this kid he needs to back that up. You know, I I don't really think um, Jacksonville is that great. Patriots playing next week. Got you with the updates, my boy. I got you with the updates. Uh, who you won? Tennessee and Miami. Still 7-3, man. Calm the fuck down. Kansas City and the Lake. I'm gonna go to the games right now. Kansas City and this and the Chargers, the LA Chargers. I know everybody keeps saying San Diego Chargers. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Kansas City was winning against the Chargers last time I checked. Carolina was winning seven. Is still winning 7-0 over the Cowboys. Cam has the first touchdown. I'm concerned about the Cowboys. I'm really concerned. I hope Jay is watching. Um, Look at him. Look at Dak struggling right now, throwing the ball to nobody. Who's this guy? Exactly. Number 89. It had to be a white boy. Oh, Dak attack, my friend. You're gonna have a long season. Bailey is about the best. I mean Beasley. Beasley is about the best receiver they have in. Yes, it is delayed, motherfucker. Damn, you're like the only person watching, anyways. How about I just call you with a video chat? Oh, you need to share me on Facebook. Let's see what we got over here. What about? Uh, What about the Bucks, man? If you had Fitzpatrick in your fantasy football, you better believe me, you win your fantasy football this week. Fitzpatrick came out and kill it, like literally kill it this week. Drew Brees put some points too. I mean, right at halftime, I think he had about 200 yards and already two touchdowns. But the receivers got a couple of fumbles. Tampa Bay defense, they seem to play better when they play over there in New Orleans for some reason. And Deshaun Jackson too, man. Deshaun Jackson came out and straight up played. It's certain players, like I said, Deshaun Jackson and Fitzpatrick. If they can connect, they can do that, which they need to because Cam and Atlanta, they're gonna get their shit together. I know Atlanta has to get their shit together eventually. They play a horrible game. They look rusty as hell. A lot of comments right here. Yep. Last updated I have is Miami's still on delay game. Wonder if they can't play the game, would they just finish it like that, 7-3, or would they let him play again? That's gonna be interesting to see though. Good thing. New York Giants, like I say, Saquon Barkley was running against a wall. Watching all the highlights right now. Um, Talk a lot with that boy Ramsey, man. I wish that guy Ramsey, some grown ass man. I wish he would just come and slap him around for once. I would, you know. You know what? I just take a drive over there to Jacksonville next week and talk all that shit in his face and be like, "What's up, man?" Once we stick that foot up in their ass. But I think Odell could have had a great game if he like just could have trusted him a little more. I feel like the offensive line didn't give him enough time to throw the ball down the field like they wanted to. Yeah, Barkley still got over 100 yards though. But he was struggling for the most game though. He didn't have like a big run, like I say. Um, I can't believe Pittsburgh couldn't beat Cleveland though. It's funny as hell though. It really makes me laugh. Ah, now you think should they pay Le'Veon Bell or what? Oh yeah, I hate that guy Ramsey, man. That guy Ramsey's a fucking douchebag. Odell had over 100 yards. Kansas City's rolling all over the Chargers. That everybody thought Chargers will make it to the fucking AFC Championship here. That season hasn't even started, guys. Like I say, every year so much hype about these damn Chargers, man. Come on, man. I'm tired of hearing it. This guy, Philip Rivers, all he does is having fucking babies, man. That guy got like 7 kids. Just calm the fuck down, man. He cannot deliver. And I'm sorry. I used to like the guy. I just don't. I still like the guy. I just don't think he has what it takes to take you to the playoffs. You know, I know a guy who lives in Dallas he says he likes his quarterbacks black. Yeah, just like his coffee. Philip Rivers needs a little more color to become one of those those guys who takes it to the next level. You know what I mean? But then again, Kansas City, bro. Like I say, Andy Reid is a good coach. I know he'll have his guys ready, especially against the Chargers. They're in the division. He cannot afford to lose a game like this. Second half about to start. Score right now is 17-12. Kansas City winning. I don't really have the numbers with me, except right now I'm about to get him. But yeah. Wow, it looks nice and beautiful over there. Hey, I'll tell you that. I heard Steelers Nation still hurt about not be able to win against Cleveland. Yeah, Big Ben had about 3 interceptions. I don't know, Benny. Bell would have given him a little more support just running the ball. Because another thing too, you run the ball, you open the option for the passing, and he can catch out of the backfield too. So I don't know. Who knows? Now it's up in the air. We'll never know. He still threw for 335 yards. I think he's number one right now on the leading, even though with his 3 interceptions. Luck came up second. Then Brady. Yeah. That running back from Pittsburgh is number one on the stats right now. Tyrod Taylor had 8 rushes for 77 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The new running back also ran for 130. But that's what I'm telling. See, that's what's up there. If that new running back came for run 130, what do you think about Bell would have? 200 yards? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Mike Evans from the Bucks, man, he has 7 receptions, 147 yards. Whoo, Deshaun Jackson, 146. It's crazy. Gronkowski, 123 yards and a touchdown. Juju have 5 receptions, 119. Emmanuel Sanders, damn, the game is not even over yet, and he already has 115 and a touchdown. See, the thing about Beckham, he didn't get no touchdowns, though. He only had 111 yards, but that's what Ramsey's going to be talking. I already know. Well, he didn't get no touchdowns. Man, hate guys like that who just talk. And especially those are the corner defensive backs. I don't know why they like to talk so much smack, man. Those guys are the smaller guys in the field. I mean, dude. Telling you, man. What about Andrew Luck? Are you guys Andrew Luck back? I am. You know, for what it is, we need guys like that in the NFL. Guys who just come and just get a lot of stats, get a lot of points. I I'm not a Colts fan, but it was nice to see him again though. Game, I feel like he could have won the game. At the end, he was marching down the field to go and score the final touchdown, but he got intercepted and he got actually a pick six. Um, but it was a close game. Cincinnati's a tough team to play though. They got a scrappy defense though, always, and they got good guys like AJ Green and Andy Dalton. The running back Mason, he runs pretty good. He's a hard guy to tackle. You know, it was it looked like they were winning comfortably 13-3 until they came Cincinnati, like I said, they were always to a one possession game and they came really close and then eventually they went up in the score and win the game. Well, final scores, let's just do a recap real quick. Final scores, Baltimore won 47-3 over the Buffalo Bills. Giants won 20-15 over Jacksonville. I'm sorry, Jacksonville won over the Giants. Once again, excuse me. Too much drinking over here. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers went to New Orleans to the Big Easy and won 48-40. Patriots took care of business at home against Houston 27-20. San Francisco and Jimmy G, my boy Jimmy G, had his first of the season 24-16 against Minnesota. Miami and Tennessee still delay 7-3. The Colts, like I said, they lost at home against Cincinnati 34-23. But Andrew Luck is back. Be careful, AFC South fans over there. Keep telling you. There's a new sheriff in town. Pittsburgh and Cleveland, they tied the game 21-21. Fucking believable, right? Like I say, Carolina was still winning 7-0 over Dallas. And Kansas City was winning, or they still win. I believe the Tennessee game is back in action. Oh, that was a nasty clip against Mariota. Uh-oh. Wow. Sucks. Chiefs just went up 23-12 against the Chargers. I don't know about Arizona and Washington. I haven't quite seen any highlights yet. Let's see if I can put something over here. Carolina is winning 10-0 against the Cowboys now. All right, guys. That's all for right now. NFL's back. I'm happy. I'm excited. Just like every man out there should be. If your team is winning, or if your team already won, congratulations. It's a good, great start of the season. If your team didn't, well, it sucks to suck, my friends. You got to step up your game.